They were working on, it's a response to literature standard, R 3.3.5, A through C, which is basically about tracing the development of American literature from the colonial period forward. One of the major foundations in my classroom, which is using the social, cultural, historical lens to analyze literature. It was the final day of the reteach week, so it was actually the day that they were going to be producing their product,
okay,
which was different for each of the groups. Basically, like the standard that they were all working on was the same for the most part, like that focus standard, but the way in which they accessed the information was different. The way in which they were able to demonstrate their understanding through finished product was different as well. So with the kids working on the computers, they were working primarily with Study Island, doing some backfill review lessons. And then the kids in the middle group, these were actually bubble students for the most part. And then they had to demonstrate their growth with understanding that standard through a written prompt. The group over closest to the left-hand side of the room, they were the students who had tested proficient or advanced with the standard and were able to be pushed a little bit farther. So they had, on their clipboard, they had a whole list of options to demonstrate their understanding. I want to say possibly 8 to 10 options. And the particular class that was filmed, those students decided to write an alternative ending to the Crucible. There's a ton of work that has to be done before the kids even get introduced to what's going to happen, what's expected of them. I had done, obviously, like there were rubrics for each group. There are clipboards that are assigned to each group. You know, even before all of that, choosing material that I felt would be interesting to the students based upon how well I know them would be challenging enough to really demonstrate if there was growth or not. Then I've also selected things that are accessible enough so that they don't need me with one group the whole entire time.